It's quite an honor to be speaking here today in front of you all. I hope you all have the opportunity in your lives to experience what I've experienced stepping onto this stage. Where to begin? Let's start here. More than a game is more than a game. People say all the time, they say, basketball, it's quite simple really. But the thing is, it's not simple at all. There's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of cognitive processes that go into the layup, that go into the jump shot or the crossover dribble. It's not that straightforward. You have to pick and roll, alley, and then oop. You can't just bloody well go onto the floor and do as you please. I'll tear a rotator cuff getting you off the court if you do something like that. No, not at all. Back when I was playing, back in the NBA on the Bulls, or should I say CBA, on the Toronto Maples, it was quite difficult for me to understand when my teammates wouldn't pass me the ball, because I knew, or at least I thought, that I was the best player on the court. But I wasn't always. You see, with basketball, there are certain things that you have to be aware of at all times. There's always the triple threat position. From this position, you can either shoot, you can pass, or you can dribble. That's the position you need to be in when you catch the basketball. Any other position is simply incorrect. For example, if I were to catch the ball and do like this, someone could easily steal it. It would be tantamount to advertisement. Hey, come steal the ball. It's like, no man, you can't just do that. Triple threat position at all times. Aside from that, I had this player at the U of T when I was coaching at the University of Toronto. He thought he was, man, this guy, he was so full of himself, he didn't have the humility to be a team player, and it's a team sport. People always talk about the GOAT debate. Like, is it me? Is it LeBron or Kobe? It's like, no, man. It's a team sport. Who's the greatest team of all time? Who's the GOAT, if you will? That's a better question. That's a much better question. And people don't think about basketball in this way. People think Canadians can't play basketball. Well, I violate that principle quite honestly. So in conclusion, to wrap up all that I've been talking about today, basketball is a team sport. You can't just go out there and expect to James Harden your way to a championship, because it never happened. You have to involve your teammates. You can't be a grouch on the bench when you don't get enough playing time. You don't get enough clock. If there's anything you take away from this lecture series, it's that basketball is not a game of numbers. It's not a game of baskets or dunks. It's a game of the heart and the mind. And if you keep both of those, well, so to speak, with you on the court, then there's no doubt that you will have a helpful and constructive experience with basketball as a part of your life. Thank you.